Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. As the year is coming to a close, I wanted to just share a little bit of insight, a little bit more personal related to me and the channel by answering just 5 frequently asked questions that I've received when talking to other people about the channel. And so, yeah, here we go. So the first question is, how did I come up with the name the F5 refresh? When I've been talking to friends and family about different topics that I get excited about, and I'm always happy to share what I'm learning. A lot of people were saying, "Man, I wish I knew more," or "I wish there was a resource that I could kind of go to learn more about this." A lot of the topics were like related to fitness and finances and firearms. You can tell that's one of the things I'm getting really passionate about these days. And I was noticing there was sort of a trend that I could manipulate the naming convention to where they all started with the letter F. So I'm an IT professional. I've been in that for over 10 years. And not many people know, but along the top of your keyboard, there's an F5 button. And if you hit that button and you're on, for example, a page like Internet Explorer, Firefox, any web browser, it'll actually refresh your screen. So being a play on words, I had the F5 refresh, and to kind of cover the other two missing, I guess, Fs of the F5 acronym, I also included family as well as just fun as a sort of encompassing catch-all for any other types of videos. So that's how I got the idea of the F5 refresh, the different letters or the different topics that started with the letter F. And being a punny guy that I am, I thought the F5 refresh was rather appropriate. In addition, just plain F5 refresh was already taken, so that's why I added the at the very beginning. So my idea of the F5 refresh, not just being clever, well, ideally being clever, but that these videos would be just entertaining and encouraging or amusing, but never negative. I feel there's too many negative videos and content out there these days, and so hopefully sort of a refreshing type of video. So that's how that came about too. So am I making money with the YouTube channel? I'm currently not making any. That would be one of the big goals I would love to be able to be able to do with the channel. Right now I'm currently at 36 subscribers, and to be able to make money with YouTube I need over 1,000, as well as watching a certain number of content monthly, I believe. So I've still got a long ways to go, but that would be why, that sort of explains why you see all these different YouTubers at the very end saying, please like, subscribe, because that can help continue showing support for the YouTuber, as well as in my way of being able to support the channel financially. I could just reinvest it how I need to as well. Another way, while I'm building up ideally a subscriber base, if this is to keep on going, one thing I can do to temporarily make money, well, not temporarily, but that I can continue to make money, is being an Amazon affiliate. And that's where if you see any of the links down below to an Amazon product, you can click on it, and it would be sort of I could get sort of a referral thank you tip, and if anything gets purchased, a little bit more of a referral bonus. No extra cost to you, but we want to definitely be as upfront about that to you, the viewers. It's not going to affect you at all price-wise. It's just a little thank you as a referral thing. So that could be one of those other items that how I could make a little money related to it. I do currently have a full-time job, so anything I make from this channel, I already have ideas on how I want to utilize it. Only 10% would actually be going back to me into the channel. The first 10% would be going to my church. 40% I'm reserving for the government and taxes, pretty much. 25% would be going into my family as maybe paying off my mortgage, student or funding my kids' college fund, and things like that. 10%, as I said, would be going back into the channel. And the other 15%, I hope to be able to give to charities and or any sort of passion projects. You can see that I get very excited about different things, and especially any, related to helping the environment and helping poor or people less privileged. And that's one of the things I really hope to continue to learn and support. As I said, the other 10%, 10% would go back into the channel to help pay for more equipment, better equipment, and things like that, and continue to pay for the software that I use to edit the programs with. I keep no secrets from my wife. She knows everything about me. Oddly enough, I get that a lot, that I look like Jim from The Office, and to which I say, thank you. Actually, for Halloween, I dressed up as one of his more complex characters, Dave. And I'll show a picture here in a second of me dressing up as him. Though with the beard, I feel I look more like that guy from A Quiet Place. What does the F5 refresh mean to me now? So I feel that the F5 refresh is less about the different topics now, and for me, it's sort of a challenge on a way of life. Being able to be self-sufficient, take care of myself, then my family, and then the world through like environmental, trying to protect the environment, by donating to plant trees, doing the solitary bees and composting and little things like that. My thought is, no matter what your opinion is on climate change, there's nothing wrong with being good stewards of the earth. And so no matter how, even if it's just a one little thing, going to LED lights or composting or doing little things, I don't think is a bad idea. Learning about the renewable energies, something I find that's exciting. And so I don't ever feel that anything like that is a bad idea. So one of the ways how I'm hoping to, the F5 refresh sort of is challenging me to do things differently for me. One thing I hope to do is actually be on electronics a lot less. And so, which is ironic coming from an IT guy working on a YouTube channel. And so my goal is if somebody is watching the channel and they get into the fishing, for example, or they decide to try out raising solitary bees, if they put down the phone and go outside, or decide to do something different and watch less of me, that's great. That's awesome. You're getting outside. You're being a part of nature. You're getting to get away from these distractions. It's just be able to think and just be by yourself or with your family or with friends, and less off of these electronic devices. So, they're amazing tools, but there's so much stuff that I'm missing out on in life, and so this is my challenge to me, is to be able to get less on, be on electronics less, be outside more, and it's also challenging me to. I want to be more self-sufficient, and just the idea is just as a lifestyle and just back to basics. Things get so complicated, almost reset back to how things not used to be, because things just keep on progressing, but just building on life skills and being able to work with your hands, and just have a fulfilling life that God has given to me while I'm on this earth. So whether you wanted to see this or not, that's 5 questions that have been asked. Oddly enough, I do get the comment about being Jim Halpert a lot, so I did feel like I should include that. More of a personal than a YouTube thing, but still a lot of people have said, hey Jim, and I'm like, hey. Anyway, if there are any questions that you would be curious about, I know there are topics that I had mentioned in the original idea for the YouTube channel that I've never covered yet. I do hope to, as I said, like fitness and finances, giving little tips and ideas on just things that have worked well for me. These are always my opinions. and in my own experiences, what has worked well. And what was worked for me may not work for you. And but I think having this open discussion on ideas can always bring us together. And so long as we're open to listening, that's huge. That's step number one. And so hopefully this can open dialogue or anything like that. So if you did like this type of video and you want to see more, as I mentioned earlier, please like and subscribe to help show support. And I really appreciate it. So, but anyway, that's all for now. Goodbye. God bless. I'll see you next year.